What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mint was 2 Review here, back again from a long hiatus. Been off the social media in terms of videos for about 2-3 weeks right now. Had a lot of stuff going on, lots to travel. Had to take some leisure time, so I am starting to get back into it. So I thought, what better way than to kick off one of your favorite types of videos, a toolbox tour. So this is going to be a long one, so if you don't like long toolbox tours or you just don't want to deal with it, probably better drop off right now. Here's your notification. For those of you guys who do like awesome toolbox tours, well, this is probably one of the baddest setups for any DIYer on YouTube. So I'm not a professional mechanic, I am a mechanical engineer, and I'm out in my shop. I'm actually waiting on a customer to come over to bring his Ford Expedition for some service work. So let's get into it. Top of the hutch here, this is a 80-inch overall length with a 60-inch bay here and a side locker from Husky. The top hutch has a little bit of a variety of different things. All this stuff is just stuff that I've been kind of throwing on it. Like I said, I've not been in the shop for a while. So snap-on T-handle nut drivers, some random wrenches that I use fairly often. They're all snap-on ratchet collection. Couple random ratchets there, screwdrivers that I use most commonly. Keep those up there because the wife and kids like to come out here and grab stuff. And if they see those there, that's what they go for. So a couple smaller stubby ratchets there, my Bluetooth snap-on speaker, bunch of nuts and bolts and screws and batteries and wires and drills, and pretty much what any self-respecting DIYer would have on their toolbox. Let's get into the main money-making drawer here. This is what I do. I should have kept this last, so that way you guys would have had to wait to see it. But let's go ahead and do it. So this is probably the most loaded out socket jar for any DIYer. I won't say for any mechanic on YouTube. I don't think I carry that title. I think there's other people out there who have more sockets than me. But certainly for a DIY perspective, this is probably the baddest. I've got 95% of everything you see here is snap-on. I'm not even joking to you. Everything in here is pretty much snap-on. There are some right tools. There's a little bit of SK. There's a little bit of Mac. And then my big 3/4-inch drive set there is all Proto. But everything else, no matter what you grab, is going to be a higher end brand of socket in here. So it's kind of not really set up in any particular way other than 3 or 1/2-inch drives in the back, then 3/8 in the middle, and quarters up front. And there's even stuff that's tucked in the front of the drawer along the edge here. So there's just random socket sets here, some quarter stuff, some 3/8 drive, hex, metric, and SAE hex. And you've got more sockets here, 3/8 drive, 1/4-inch drive. You've got deeps, mids, shallows, metric, deeps and mids, SAE, deeps and mids, metric, and then deeps and shallows there. Then all of these are all swivel sockets in this area here. This is pretty much swivel land, anything from 3/8 drive to 1/4-inch drive. I don't have any 1/2-inch drive swivels really. Just never really needed them. But you got a good variety, 12-point, 6-point, whatever you have, whatever you may need. And then here, 1/4-inch drive, deep chrome, mid impact, shallow impact. And these you cannot find anymore. These are snap-on, and they don't make these anymore, but these are 1/4-inch drive impacts. I've got a couple sets of these, but they don't make them anymore, unfortunately, but I managed to get my hands on some. Some random SAE, don't see a lot of that. I've sold most of my excess cars that were older, so now I have SAE and really no major outlet for them. So here we have some 3/8 drive swivel sets here. This is a shallow set here. Sorry, people are walking by. This is a shallow set here, and those there are actually the super shallow. So these are half cut of a standard standard size socket. So those are obviously snap-on. And then you have a set here of just SAE 3/8 drive with the ratchet and extensions. My buddy Brian Curdy hooked me up with that set. You've got the low profile 1/4" drive, you got the low profile 3/8 drive, you got the ratchets to correlate with those. That's all jacked up now. You got your 1/2" drive mid-length, which you don't see those very often, but these are 1/2" drive mid-length. Got a set of those. I think I gave like, I don't know, it was like less than $100. I want to say like $75 or something stupid like that. It was like an awesome deal. But you guys know that's what I do. I find the best deals possible, and then I over negotiate to get even better prices. Back here you got more shallows or swivel sockets that are snap-on. You have a set of my favorite impact grade sockets, which is Right Tool. Shout out to Right Tool. Then we have some Mac stuff back here, some more Right Tool. This is kind of a hodgepodge of everything here. So anything from snap-on to SK to Mac is probably primarily what you're gonna find. This is all, there's no Craftsman or nothing like that in here. And then you have a full set of SK. This is kind of like my road set. So if I've got to get moving pretty quickly and grab something on the go, I can reach in here and grab that. And it goes all the way up to 26mm. So that's a pretty decent set. And it starts down at 6. So 6 to 26, you're talking about a set. Then I got another set of snap-on swivels there in chrome. This is a 1/2" drive set from Right Tool, and then these are all 3/4" drive with the ratchets, the breaker bars, smaller ratchets, big ratchets, extensions, steps up, step downs, or adapters as they're properly called. Then I've got some other crank bolt sensor sockets and just other larger stuff for like castle nuts and axle bolts on cars and trucks that I've needed over time. And then just more socket sets under here. Like I said, I keep grabbing the magnetic base on here, it keeps pulling things out. Then these are 1/4" drive, these are 3/8 drive, 1/4" drive, set of SK impact sockets there from 30 years ago that are just kind of hanging out. So that's a socket jar, guys. As you see, all high-end stuff, probably, like I said, one of the best socket jars on all of YouTube in terms of a DIY setup. Pretty proud of that. Oh, and I guess I should tell everybody, if you're new to the channel, everything that you see that's Snap-on, I've never been on a Snap-on truck. So I've never bought anything off a truck. Everything's primarily been bought used. There have been the occasion where buddies of mine like Power Stroke Jude, John Stefanko, I think those are the only two that have hooked me up. By what I mean by is that they have a Snap-on dealer in their state. There's something that I wanted, they got their hands on it and then sent it to me and I paid them for it. So that's about the only access to a Snap-on truck that I've ever had in terms of buying new stuff. So pretty much everything you see is used. All wrenches. All right, where did I leave off? I got interrupted, so I apologize. But yeah, that's my socket jar. I think I covered everything in there for you guys. I just did a job. Funny enough, I had a guy come over with an Expedition that I sold and we replaced the calipers on it. So yeah, it's been like a couple hours since I started this video, but let's go ahead and wrap it up, or I'll keep going here. Let's keep going rather. All right, so the next jar is my wrenches. Everything in here is Snap-on. Let's see here. We got our double box end Snap-ons, our slight angle Snap-ons, offsets. That set goes all the way up to 32. This set goes up to 19. Got a full set, couple different sets of Snap-on wrenches all the way up to 22mm. And then I have some of the short wrenches, I think is what they're called, all the way up to 19. I actually have a couple sets of those. Got some random Facom stubby wrenches, more Snap-on metric wrenches up to 19. Those are ratcheting with a slight offset to them, reversible. And then we have a set of non-reversible Snap-on all the way up to 19 as well. And then we have our little Mac hard handle wrenches here, and then my 100th anniversary bottle opener that was a gift to me as well. A couple crow's feet, and then another set of, these are Mac actually, line wrench, but it's got the speed wrench on the other end of it. So got a set of those. Next jar down is my screwdriver jar. So all the screwdrivers that one could imagine having, from miniature or the small ones, picks as well as are in here. A lot of the custom screwdrivers that you don't see very often, not custom, but the unique or obscure ones that are older, but you know, you can get your hands on them and you can find them, like the flip square bladed flip screwdriver where you can flip it out, and it's a Phillips on one end, or flathead or whatever on the other end of it. Got a couple of those. More screwdrivers down here. Got a full set of Snap-on racing screwdrivers there, and then some really long, like 36 and 18-inch long screwdrivers back there that are ratcheting. So not bad. Something you won't probably ever see. I don't know if anyone else that has one, but it's a miniature ratcheting screwdriver. So it's got the Phillips and the flat blade, and then it's got the ratcheting mechanism, just like your traditional bigger ones here. It's just a miniature version of that. There's your part number if anybody's looking to get one. They come up every once in a while on eBay, but you just gotta be looking for them. The next jar is pliers and wrenches. So we have more pliers here, pretty much all Snap-on and Knipex. There are some Mac and some Vampire in there. More wrenches here that didn't have any room for. I got these on a steel from a state auction, so that's why they're just kind of there. And then we have a set of, I think these are SAE short wrenches, all the way up to, I think 13 16s, or possibly even 1 inch. This is I think this is the extra metric set. Yeah, all the way up to 19. I knew I had 2 of those. Got a really good deal on that, so had to jump on it. Set of Blue Point ratcheting, which I do not like. This is another set of Snap-on SAE wrenches, all the way up to, I think, 1.25 inches. Set of crow's feet here. That was a gift to me. A set of Mac line wrenches there. Some of the old style ratcheting wrenches, Snap-on and Blue Point. I still use them from time to time. Some made out of ballistic steel. Those are from Mass Fabricator. More pliers down here. Some various types, Van pliers, etc. Knipex. I even got a set of those wannabe Snap-on flush cuts from Harbor Freight. They do all right. Yeah, that's pretty much the plier and wrench jar. Next one down is the hammer and pry bar jar and picks. So we've got Snap-on set there. Shout out to my buddy Jehu for that. Pry bars over here, more hammers there, scrapers there, miniature pry bars there, radiator hose picks there, a couple breaker bars there, pick set here, and a longer radiator hose kit there. And then I think this is punches, yeah, chisels. And this is a full array of punches, all Snap-on and Mac. Let's go over here. This top side jar here is all my Snap-on ratchets. This is 3/8 drive and 1/2 inch drive, so you've got really long locking and non-locking standard. Then there's some longer ones beneath there that are lower. Then you have 3/8 drive here, all sorts of weird and obscure styles that, you know, specific application may or may not call for. Got a bunch of those. Got my Pride and Joys here. I don't never use these, but I love the look of them. They're just a really beautiful ratchet. More ratchets here, and I've gotten rid of a lot of the doubles and triples. A lot of you guys have supported my endeavors by buying off some of my excess stock, so I thank you to each and all of you who have done so. So I got a lot of cool stuff. I mean, I get a lot of unique tools, stuff that some stuff is unique, some stuff is just, you know, I got a really good deal on them. And I never bought a snap-on ratchet. That's not true. I have bought a couple brand new, but never been on the truck. Here's another drawer, 3/8 drive and 1/4" drive this time. Some bent handles, radiator or spark plug ratchets. Some more of your older style. Some of your vintage stuff is back there. Your roto head there. More, you know, 1/4" drive here. I recently converted this guy here. This is a 1/4" drive that I converted to a 3/8 drive just to kind of do it. I had a free kit coming to me from Snap-on, so I figured why not just make this guy. So that's what we did. Some stuff you don't see very often. A lot of people love these, you just cannot find them. I have a lot of them, some that are still in the package, some that are not, but these are really, really cool. And I believe there's a story about a lawsuit between Snap-on and the original manufacturer of these. But yeah, I got a lot of cool ratchets here, stuff you don't see very often. And then in this case here, if I can open it with one hand, it's got more stuff in here, a couple other ratchets in there, flex heads, standards, extensions, and then a full set of metric sockets Snap-on as well, all the way up to 15. Next drawer down is kind of like everything type jar. I just spilled a can of pop in here, a can of soda. So I've got to go through and wipe things down because there's soda on all of these here. That was my idiotic mistake. So everything's wet. I got to clean them all up again. It needs to stay open so it doesn't get sticky. But here's another one of those miniature ratcheting screwdrivers. I got another one. That one just needs the blades. That's a full set of those picks and screwdrivers, and I got more Allen keys that are Snap-on, Blue Point extension set there, all the tape measures you could ever want, flashlights, Matco stuff as well. Small, that seems wet as well. My God, that can of pop got everywhere. There's going to be certainly some sticky tools in this box. I mean, look at all that, all in there. I don't even know how that happened. That's irritating. Damn. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Got off on a tangent. My adjustable wrenches there, small 3/8 drive breaker bar, drill bit sets, more screwdrivers, serpentine belt kit, Snap-on pipe wrench, just a bunch of cool stuff in there. Pretty much all Snap-on, all Cornwall miniature plier set. Cat, my garage cat, shop cat, that's just stuff out here. All my batteries, they're kind of thrown around in here. My power jar, I guess if you want to call it. Nothing special about that. Big money drawer here. All right, so if you guys remember, I got all of these Mac wrenches. This is the Mac knuckle savers. They are not our precision torque. Guys, I argue with the guy on Facebook. You know, these are not manufactured in the US. Just so you know, don't be an idiot and think that they are. They're not manufactured in the US. These are, I believe they're manufactured in Taiwan. So I'm not even in the frame. I think they're manufactured in Taiwan. They're not manufactured in the US. But I think I paid like $100 for all of those. I got a full set of metric and then a full set of SAE or whatever, or vice versa. But yeah, I didn't even use them. But the deal was so stupid that I couldn't walk away from it. All my guns, I've got, you know, the mid torques, the high torques, the Mac screw guns. I've got 1/4" drive impacts. I got the CT761s in there. I've got Snap-on heavy duty ones, 1/2" drive, cutoffs. I've got the 16 volt Infinium impact 1/2" drive from Matco. That was a stupid deal. Zipped up, can't get it out. I got torque wrenches down there. I got big wrenches. I got ratcheting, battery ratchet, 1/4-inch drive. And now my hands are sticky from that freaking pop. That's gonna irritate me. I got the 90-degree impact from Milwaukee. Got 2 Milwaukee ratchets, battery ratchets, the long neck and the standard. I got the Milwaukee cutoff Sawzall, power probe, all the leads for that. Carlisle impact gun or impact hammer. And I got a set of Capri double box end wrenches as well. Haven't got a chance to really deploy those yet, but I got a set. Shout out to Capri Tools. The mat, foam mat, and there's a host of other stuff down. It's just so much, guys. It's gonna be, yeah, it's a lot. High dollar drawer right there. And the side cabinet here, and it's not lighted, but it is pretty cool nonetheless. It's all my cases. I don't think that light works. No, it doesn't. Let's see. I thought I had a light in here. I think I do, but I don't know where it's at. Okay, this packed, right? So this is, yeah, everything in there. So I'm not gonna pull stuff out because I would never get it back in here, but I've got calipers, micrometer sets, Allen key, max Allen key set, Knipex vice grips, Malco vice grips, test leads, multimeters, battery jump pack, endoscope or borescope, ratcheting screwdriver. That's a puller set. Snap-on actually sent me. I mean, I think I'm the only person out there who's ever gotten free tools directly from Snap-on corporate. I actually have a letter to prove it from the president of Snap-on. Met him at a conference one time just by chance, and struck up a really good conversation, made a new connect, and he sent me some gifts. One of them was his 100th anniversary ratcheting screwdriver. So shout out to Bill. Yeah, pretty. You know you're doing something right when Snap-on sends you something. Snap-on corporate, I should say, sends you something. Not many people can take claim to that. What is this? This is a flaring kit, Snap-on flaring kit. I think that's a Snap-on. I think it's like one of those socket sets. So it's got like metric and SAE wrenches or ratchets and extensions in there. I think that's what that is. Baco socket set there as well. I gotta figure this out. I don't know. Another day. Second row, we got a bushing driver set, Snap-on bits, Snap-on Allen keys, set of gloves. This is another one of those gifts that Snap-on sent me. In case you've never seen that video, there is a video that I put out there. They sent me this as well. It's a commemorative set. I should have put that letter in here so I could show you guys. I posted it on my, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you're doing so. Midwest_tool_review. It's my Instagram account, but it comes with 2 ratchets, the number 7 1/2-inch drive, and then one of the, I think it's the S80 1/2-inch drive. I'll never use them because, I mean, there's no need to really. I get enough ratchets. Let's see. I'm gonna wing it because I don't remember. Magnetic pickup tool. That's like a micro screwdriver set from Mac. Oh, that's a engine cylinder compression tester kit. Sorry, that's the micro screwdriver set. Don't know what that set is there. Bit set there. Torch there. Another bit set there. A whole bunch of stuff there. Screwdriver sets there. I mean, I don't even know what half the stuff is. I'll be honest with you. It's kind of ridiculous. I have to pull it all out one day. Maybe we'll do a comprehensive tour. because I can't even remember. I've got so much stuff packed up in here that I don't even know. I buy stuff as I need it, and then sometimes I don't need it for a long time and I forget I got it. Large socket set. So this is 1/2 inch drive, but it goes all the way up to like 50 millimeter. And then I got another one that goes up to like 2 3/4. And then I've got one of my channel sponsors sent me some stuff here. This is from, this is the Armor Shield kit. So I've got this for my bikes, a ceramic coating kit. Got a couple of those. Probably gonna do a giveaway, give out one of those. My Victory motorcycle parts there. Another socket set there. Propane glue gun there. I don't even know what that is. A light. No engine compression test kits, oil compression test kits. These are socket set or hex and triple square sets from Capri. And then I think this is a gear wrench. This is my O2 sensor socket set. My big Matco Pry Bar funnel kit there. Then on the door, my mask for when I ride my bike. Battery tester, jump pack leads, just random assortment of just stuff that I keep in the door here. Glues and tire gauges, and this is a really cool battery tester from Top Don. Got to do a review on that guy. Grease, propane, more grease, brushes. And then down here we have caliper hangers, more wrenches that are just extra stuff, big huge snap-on Allen key. So yeah, pretty much a packed box, guys. Like I said, I need to do a better review, and I will at some point in time. But yeah, that's my Husky 80-inch with the side locker and a hutch. I'm gonna combine these videos, and I hope you guys like it, and I hope to have more content out fairly soon. All right, guys, catch you in the next one. Peace.